So to begin, we will construct a rectangle, quarter of our hip measurement plus 1 by our full top length, and we will label the left hand side our center back. We will now label our rectangle A, X, G, R, and we will insert the hemline. So these are just letters that we use for construction purposes. So we're now measuring down 1 inch from A, and we label this point B, and then we go back and we measure down 2 inches from A, 2 inches from X down, and then we connect the 2 points with a broken line, and we name this line C. So we are measuring quarter of our back waist length, quarter of our back waist length from B, coming down here. We name this point D. Then we go and we measure from A to D, and whatever measurement we have here, we will bring it and we will measure it down from X, and we will put a point here. So the same measurement from A to D, we bring it over from X to this point here, and then we connect the 2 points. We connect D with the point over here with a straight line, and we label this line back width line. Now we are measuring half of our back waist measurement plus 1 inch, half of our back waist measurement plus 1 inch from B, coming down here. We name this point E, we square it across, and we name this line the underarm line. Then we are measuring our entire back waist length from B, coming all the way down. We will add nothing, we will take away nothing, and we will draw a line, label it F, and this is our waistline. We will now divide our full bust measurement by 12. Whatever is that answer, mine is 3, so I will put my answer here. I will name this point H, and then I will use my curve ruler, and I will curve from H to B, my full bust measurement divided by 12. I will put the answer here. From A, I will put the answer here, and then I will curve from H to B. After we would have curved from H to B, we are now measuring our shoulder measurement, which is just one blade of our shoulder we will use. So whatever that measurement is, we will put a mark here, and then we will just guide it and bring it down onto C9, and we will name this point J. So with a straight line, we will connect H to J. Now from D, we are measuring half of our back width measurement plus quarter inch, and we'll put a point here, and we'll name this K. So half of our back width measurement, and then we add quarter inch to it, and we put this measurement here. Then we will find the midpoint between D and K, the middle of D and K. We put a point here, and we name this L. This is for the construction of our darts. The same measurement that we have from D to K, we will bring it down on the underarm line, and we will measure it here, and the new point here, we will name it M. On the underarm line, I will measure quarter of my bust measurement plus 5/8, put the point here, and I will name it N. On my waistline now, I will measure quarter of my waist measurement plus 1 inch. The 1 inch will be for darts, and then I will put this point P. I'm measuring it from F, coming all the way here. Include the 1 inch with the quarter waist, and I will name this point P. Now on the bottom here, we can measure our high hip, and we can reduce this measurement here if we wish to have a smaller hemline or a thinner hemline. It can be done at our high hip. So we can just bring in our R a bit. We can average it, or we can actually take the measurement of where the end of our top would be, where the hemming of our top would be, and we can adjust it. So I can put a mark here. So when I connect P here, and then P there. We will go ahead and draw in our curve line with our rule using J, K, and M. We connect all 3 points, and then we will connect N to P and P to R. Alright, so now we're about to do our darts. The same measurement that we have between D and L, we bring this down onto F, we measure it and we name this point S. We come down, we measure it on G, we name this point Q. On S, we go 1/2 inch on this side, 1/2 inch on the other side, and we will go ahead and do our darts. Good, so we would have connected all the points with a straight line. Now where this line here intersects on the underarm, we'll put a point. So we will now connect this 1/2 inch mark to here, which is now T, and we will connect this 1/2 inch mark there. Yes, so now we're measuring from S, measuring 5 inches down, and we name this point U. We connect the 2 1/2 inch sides up to this point, which is T, and then we connect the 2 1/2 inch marks to the one at the bottom, which is now U, and we have our full double pointed dart. Now after you would have finished and you cut out this entire pattern, you go on a new piece of paper and you trace it over, excluding the armhole here, excluding this section. We will now put our new pattern down onto the paper, and we will trace all of the markings over. So we'll trace all of the markings except the neckline and the armhole. We'll trace all of our lines and the darts included. So we would have transferred our entire pattern now. So on our neckline, we will bring down the measurement for our front neckline, how deep we want it, and then we will curve from here back up to H. Then on our front width line, which was our back width line, we will measure 1/2 of the front width. We will put our mark, and then we will connect the points again with the curve.